And we are straight away cutting across to some breaking news coming in as we are learning that Umar Khalid is all set to be produced via video conferencing soon. This is the big breaking news coming in as Umar Khalid, who was arrested under UAPA late last night, will be produced before the court very shortly. In fact, we are also getting to know that more arrests are also likely in the time to come. But as far as Umar Khalid is concerned, he will be produced in court. He was arrested by the Delhi Police Special Cell and booked under the stringent Unlawful Activities Prevention Act for alleged conspiracy in the riots that had rocked northeast Delhi this February that took over 50 lives. And now the police has claimed that they have found crucial evidence, including Khalid's movement during the riots after interrogating him about members of United Against Hate groups and the PFI. I want to cut across to Nalini, who's joining us on the phone line. Nalini, get us all the details. Umar Khalid all set to be produced before the court very shortly. What more are you picking up?
Well, yes, Suresh, before the Karkaduma court is when Umar Khalid can be expected to be produced. The production is being done via video conferencing, keeping in mind the guidelines that need to be followed during the entire pandemic time. So Umar Khalid, even though the first production is usually in person, but this time it is being done video conferencing, through video conferencing. Virtually, he is going to be produced just in a short time from now. We are waiting for the court to start hearing on the matter. And sources within the Delhi police have also hinted at the fact that Umar Khalid might be named as an accused in the charge sheet that is expected to be filed soon by the Delhi police relating to the riots case. Now, Umar Khalid has been picked up for charges of conspiracy as well as various sections under the UAPA for the role that he has played during the Northeast Delhi riots, essentially stating that it was Umar Khalid who planned, it was a pre-planned attack, and that the violence had not broken out spontaneously, but rather was perpetrated by not only Umar Khalid, but by several organizations, including United Against Hate, which is the organization that Umar Khalid represents. So more details of which will come out during the video conferencing hearing. And we'll have to wait and see exactly for how many days the police is going to be asking for his custody, and as to whether or not the court will allow it, and whether the court will send Umar Khalid for further custody so that his interrogation can be conducted with relation to his role that he played in the Northeast Delhi riots.
Nalini, we also have a reaction coming in from D. Raja on this. Let's listen to what he has to say, after which we come back to you. Stay with us.
I condemn the Delhi police targeting political leaders and activists and intellectuals. Delhi police, it is under the Union Home Ministry, but Delhi police must act neutrally, without any bias, without any prejudice. If that is so, Delhi police should have filed FIR by this time against Mr. Kapil Mishra and Anurag Thakur. They belong to BJP. They only made hate speeches at the time of Delhi elections, and when the anti-CAA protests were going on. Who made hate speeches? Everyone knows, the whole country knows, the whole world knows. How come Delhi police doesn't know that? Delhi police is keeping quiet and not even taking any action, not filing any FIR. But Delhi police is very quick to work in tune with the politics of BJP, targeting the political leaders and activists and intellectuals. I strongly condemn this. My party, CPI, condemns Delhi police for this arbitrary, authoritarian, fascist way of naming and targeting the political leaders and other activists.
Nalini, I want to come back to you. You heard how D. Raja is politicizing the entire matter, also raising fingers against the Delhi police. But meanwhile, as you gather more information, we are also hearing more arrests are likely to be made shortly. Over to you, Nalini.
Absolutely correct, Suresha. In fact, the special cell has already summoned several other people to come and so that they can be interrogated with regard to their role. Now, if you remember, the charge sheet that was filed against Tahir Hussain it was specifically mentioned in that charge sheet that Tahir Hussain on the 8th of January had in fact met Umar Khalid as well as Khalid Saifi in Shaheen Bagh when this entire event was planned, and when Umar Khalid had allegedly said to Tahir Hussain that something big needs to happen when Donald Trump is visiting India. At the same time, Umar Khalid had also spoken to Tahir Hussain about how financial help can be provided by members of the PFI as well as members of United Against Hate in case any violence needed to be perpetrated during the Northeast Delhi riots. So all of these details were mentioned by the Delhi police in the charge sheet that they filed against Tahir Hussain, after which Umar Khalid had been called in for questioning on the 31st of July when his phone was seized by the Delhi police. And then again yesterday when he was grilled for 11 hours regarding the contents of his phone and eventually taken into arrest. So depending on exactly how the interrogation with Umar Khalid now goes, it is possible that the role of other people who were helping him during this time might also emerge, and the Delhi police is trying to make out a case for a larger conspiracy here, saying that the violence was not spontaneous. So it remains to be seen exactly how the proceedings before the court happen. Any minute now, we can expect for ASG Amitabh Kant to assemble the court and for the hearing to begin. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how it proceeds from here on, and exactly whether or not the court will grant any custody of Umar Khalid to the Delhi Police Special Cell or not.
All right. Nalini, many thanks for those details, and we'll keep coming back to you for all the latest.